Alright, well, I was gonna make a video covering this. Hot take, TNT has given up and are just fattening the cow for market. And then when I just got on here to look, I saw this nice gem here. Please adjust your expectations. So let's take some time to just compare and contrast. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a banger. So it's just all hopium and copium, and here is just nothing but doom and pessimism. This person goes on to talk about capitalism, like that's not how you got everything you love in life. Like, whatever. That's not part of the critique here, but yes. So I never really talked about it, but there is a chance above 0% that Alice got kicked away because she was more than likely had some degree with allowing or being a part of botting going through and items being gen. Like people just forgot about that because either she was a person who gave you back your account or didn't, and that's how most people view it. They're very self-focused. That's great. That's why we play the game. I don't care about your pet stats all that much, but yes. But I don't care about the mobile game. So yeah, this person is talking about the generic stuff I've been talking about for a while now. I don't think they've attracted many players. I don't think this game at all can gen new players. It's almost kind of sad that like they didn't find a way to just reset your character progress. Like, hey, there's going to be a new thing now. You make your pet, and your pet's got a new little thing, and we're going to have it that's just going to compete against this new, whether it's a year-long thing or a sprint-long, whatever you want to call it, a quarter. But just have a little, whether it's a 2 week or 3 month commitment to like do shit cool in the Battle Dome, and you get some cool rewards. Like, there's just so much stuff they could do that just didn't want to do. So yes, like we all just give Dominic a pass for the crypto bullshit, whatever. So yeah, this person's being a bit like a bit naive here. Like Dominic's just doing things that cost the least amount of capital with the potential to make the money. Like re-releasing these shitty mobile app games probably doesn't cost a whole bunch of money, and if there's just 500 people spending $100 a month on these stupid in the in-game stores, he's probably being net positive there, which all he's trying to do, I'm gonna guess. So yes, you don't have a consistent like I've taught before. Just don't get bogged down. It's a rag tag. So yes, every decision Dominic has been making on the website is almost all based upon does he make money off it. K9 selling cool nags, you love to see it. Was this the person who said they made Ziggin? I forget. Someone said they made Ziggin anyways, or they gave him stuff and whatever. The more charitable interpretation is that they're trying to keep running out of money. I think they're just trying to keep costs as low as possible and to see how much they can get people to pay the game. Like if they did NeoQuest and KeyQuest and other stuff, they get a bunch of attention, but it just wouldn't make them money. They were premium, spend 30, 50 bucks. So then that like they've already milked you. So 3 weeks ago, I don't mind spending money on virtual games, but the option not going to spend my Neopets. And yeah, like this is just by Gay Blade here. The biggest issue here is that there's just no appeal to anyone who doesn't really love this game. This is when I think like someone here misses the mark, so which is sad because nostalgia, yeah, nostalgia and having money as an adult, but when you open an old pack of Pokemon cards or you buy a PSA Blastoise 7 for like 70 bucks because it looks like ass, you're like, wow, that's cool. But like you're remembering more than just something like play. Like it brings back a certain sense of just your childhood that this just can't do. This didn't change. Nintendo and Pokemon and other stuff, it all changed, adapted, grew, moved, and it's still relevant. Neopets has no relevance in anything you're doing in real life. Who wants to play Half Broken website? Thank you. Great comment here. You need some serious health nostalgia to get through the lag. Yeah, it's pretty tough. All right, let's not dabble too long here today. My partner, I did the call it anti woke, but like I can't stand the word partner. I just like Toy Story all over. call them your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, wife, husband. I don't care, but like I just don't like the word partner. It just your partner sounds kind of lame. Welcome to Reddit, where we just if Reddit had its choice, there wouldn't be a single relationship to last. No, dump him, terrible. Wow, you let them say that? All right, let's get to the next one here. But so let's go here. All right, I'm gonna be downvoted. When when people write this, I just genuinely just I have like nothing. I have nothing nice to say at this point. Oh wow, here I am posting on the most stand defending Neopets and Dominic of the past history period. But here we go. Like I said in a past comment, like part of Neopets now is just seeing where your breaking point is, and at what point does enough disrespect of the game progressing before you kind of check out mentally or financially or just with the game itself and just kind of just make it a 5-10 minute thing again. Like the game's not progressing. Like at least with Pokemon, things progress. With Nintendo, the kind of story progressed. The movies like there was at least something going on, but the formula for those two games are very different, but nothing about Neopets to me is progressing. It's been just a relative ball just sitting there under a desk like a piece of gum, just doing nothing. You know it's there. If you want to go touch it, it's rock hard or whatnot, whatever. So a lot of people have been defending the crazy things Dominic has done that has pushed away so many people. And with for a person like me who is just a certified hater, if we just can't acknowledge that you and Dominic's choice is the people who defended it, and now they want to say, hey, we like now they're gonna tell me what I have to adjust to. And to me, it's absolutely crazy because you've been high-fiving Dominic, and now it's like, okay, we need to we need to just I need to say this, okay? I think a lot of times people forget this is like this is such a dumb argument. Like I, I see it so well, like we're so lucky. Oh wow, like imagine being like Blockbuster, there's still one exists. We're so lucky to have it. It's like no, I'm not gonna go rent that video for $8 for 2 days on VHS, guys, or Blu-ray even now. It's just nothing. And it takes my oh wow, like this is just Nostradamus here. In case we all didn't go to college or had to write a paper academically in their life, it's like if usually you want to lead with something strong and impactful, and this is what you're like, hey guys, the site's not dead and it costs money to run. Oh, I didn't know that, guys. Did you guys know that you got to feed a horse or you got to put gas in your car for it to run? Oh my goodness. You know how lucky you're to have roads? You spend a bit of time, you should. Imagine you went to okay. I like how we just abandoned the game, its decisions, the overall attitude of the community, and just when you went to work for just time, and then people say you should work for free because they didn't see the merit. Yeah, that's just not how we work in capitalism. Like this just isn't a thing. I mean, you can call it if you want, you can call it internship, but yeah, as much as you like to all complain, to me, it's not that you'd be devastated. It's a lot of people need closure. To me, I view a lot of people who play Neopets this much still, like more than like yeah, it's nostalgia, but it's like people who have a slot addiction to me. It's like yeah, like is it overall a good experience and a good game? I mean, not really. Like it's tough to really like imagine trying to tell someone that this is like hey, like there's stuff here and you gotta go buy NC Cat. Like it's just a game that literally stopped advancing circa 2006 and still exists. You can call it a time capsule, but I personally think that premium subscribers are getting more benefits now. I mean, that's the line. Like, if people want to move away now, they're incentivized to just really commit more to less, like, to further step away from the game. Yes, like to me, like the benefit wasn't strong enough. Like unless you were like me using Super Shop Wizard to try to buy and sell, move stuff at just under 1 million that people were too lazy to sell and whatever. But yeah, so no one had a problem with this if they had very early on said, hey, in the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to move quite more focus on premium. We want to focus on that, having stable income to develop more stuff in the game. If they had said that and then given you stuff to do in the game, there would be a lot more positive people and there would not be this post. Okay? So a lot of how we got here needs to be addressed and focus on Dominic's leadership and lack thereof of a good direction and guide. He just wanted to pump out NC capsules, NC stuff, nostalgic stuff, re-releases. He never had really any sense, like, he had the plot, but like there's been no actual progression to the game. Like if you want to call the plot something, go ahead, but the plot, like I'll say a million times, unless the plot affects the actual playing of the game itself, I don't truly care. And the graying part of stuff just means nothing. Like just seeing this makes me angry. It's been like a year and a half of being gray. One of the cool parts of Neopets is the bright colors and nice stuff, and it's not there. Okay, so like you kind of have it both ways, right? Like whatever. NC merch. I know it's a big community of people who are into NC trading. Well, because NC trading sucks. Like the part where Grundos and Neo Classic both have place where you can just trade stuff that isn't usable on your pet, and that like the normal way. It's just so much. It's just so like imagine having like a real game that has future would have a trading post for NC items. We're just like, hey, here NC item post. Your items are NC items. You post it there. You can trade NC for NC items only. Cool. But you get to buy the gift boxes to even move them. That to me is absolutely. You should, if you have premium or if you buy capsules, you should just get like literally. If you buy 10 capsules, you should just get 3, if not like 5. But then again, that's mainly because they want people to have to pay and buy and be annoyed by the hassle of doing it when that's not, like, that's just, it's so outdated. You all complained so much about how the plot was boring and there was too much clicking that they put. Okay, so the problem of the plot was that it wasn't very clear of what the goals and designs of it were. Getting a page every 2 days of the plot just wasn't. That's not how we live life in 2025. We just truly can't come here and just see every 2 days a single page. Like making this gone. Do people miss it? Kind of not really, but it's like okay, like we the part we can like hide the reward here. The part where this exists and nothing cool in the game exists, like they spent more time on this than making a new Battle Dome creature. They're just recycling old ones. And to me, it's so frustrating. And then you can, so like I said, if the plot had been, hey, we have to defeat 125,000 of these first kitty cats, and then we unlock part two of the plot, people would have been so happy. Okay, guys, you grind your 10, I grind my 10. It's awesome. We're going there at this pace. We got 6 days, so we're into phase two. Train your pet. Cool. When this happens, we're all gonna get some rewards. They just didn't make the time spent into the reward ratio work. They just thought by loading out the prize shop it'd be enough. But then I post. Yes, they missed a deadline for coming back. So like to me, like I just repudiate the system they created. The plot storyline just isn't relevant or interesting or engaging. Like the enemy being so dumb, they made the 2 videos on YouTube. The pacing was just wrong. Like you just can't pace like this. So like there's like 4 or 5 serious complaints, and they're just gonna completely forget about that. And let's not be too critical here. Like they're just this is quite like I don't mind people having full hopium, copium delusion of what is going to happen here, just being straight up naive. But there's like Dominic isn't here to make the game better, and I just don't know how you could believe otherwise. The others like the part where you get to write other stuff and not just say what it is to me is probably pretty crazy. Understanding some people at the very start had issues. Well, like I just don't want to be gate kept on fire. I just like nothing about the Neopets adds to my Neopets experience, so I don't care. I don't want it. To me, this is just a wasted like. To me, like it's a waste for a player like me. But if you want to have 5 side accounts and to have this easier way to, sure, whatever. Complaints to okay. I think it's great that this allows more fair shot of people. So calling this a fair shot is the absolute abomination of intellect. When they gatekeep stuff behind it, whether it's retired or you went to Burger King when you were 6 years old and got the prize code. So like the idea most people have, kids are super competitive with the word fair. You got 2 skills, I got one. Oh no, there's gonna be a scene about that. Because like we just completely forget the curb stomping of the people who, yeah, like they played 15, 20 years. Yes, like stuff got inflated. Sure, whatever. Like, do you think Pokemon just gonna re-release base set stuff anymore? Like, no, like you were there. It's a part of time and then supply and demand, and it just feels so de-incentivizing when they just re-release stuff. Because like, oh, like what did they do to get this thing that was in 2010? Like, could they just made a reskin color and I would just complain way less? Yes. What's my reward? It's just like the game just doesn't have like a future where it's trying to go. What's Neopass? Eh, 200,000. Still not gonna do it. I don't really care. I think, like I said, like they could have so easily have just gone here every single day. You get a random R99. Sure, the bots can get them all, but like this existing and Neopets not just like make it you gotta have premium or make it you gotta have X amount of time and like hey like you get 2 items here a day and it's like you click here you get an R90 to 96 random and you click it just like that you get it. That would have added a slow amount to the game very steadily like I'd have played premium sure I'd have been totally okay with that but like it's really annoying to take this like I see more people like the thing is like no one wants the old snap avatars now and even more noticing like the biggest thing was to have it to show you could flex it to your friends and now this just doesn't work anymore at all like I've seen like 8 different people like well, like I haven't seen this ever work recently but yeah like to me Neopets to me I want to interact play like to me like that aspect of the game is a big part of why I played it. And to me, like, if money's gonna mean nothing and they're gonna devalue everything that I'm trying to chase and go for, why would I play? What a silly idea. I feel like the people don't say feel. You think the people who should only be upset about this are the ones who are hoarding. Like when people write this, I just completely abandon almost anything they're gonna say. I just, it's just so frustrating. It's like, are they Habitat Key Quest? Yeah, the apps are trash. They're just reskinning other games that exist. I don't hate that these exist or that they happen or they're not bringing. I just like I need the game. It's the base game, like I've always said, needs to be better. It's not. They made Dream Pets achievable in a way that benefited everyone. No, they didn't because you have to pay for it. So no, someone like me who like technically I have 2 NC pets. Actually, I guess is that 3? I never once paid for any of these. So yes, like I would never have got this pet if I wasn't given it. So no, that's not. UFC trading was stale because everyone expected. The whole name purge never happened either. Like the part where I hate that like I hear you. What is this like Dominic write this message? There's some things like you can just argue and debate, and like I love Neopets, but after kick, he was hard to stay interested. I pop in, reset my main, and there you go. The website's by no means perfect. I'm just saying, nor my. But like this was just how the game worked before Dominic got into it. The game was at least stable and steadfast, and you had a very good idea of what to do, how to play it, and how the game was gonna like. The game was stable, and to me, the game is like not only is it not stable, there's now a clear non-direction, and it's being way more heavily cheated on than it was before. So, so like, what's the point of someone saying they have something termed like what like sure. Me, it's right after getting 10 minutes. The bus picture? Oh. Yeah, because people had high expectations, and Dominic delivered with the re-releases, and then just nothing else of substance really came to be. So this place was super high on Dominic for the first like 6 months, and yeah, you might have missed that. And also the curb stomping of rich players. Like it you do like you. It's hard to just describe. Like if you were here to just see rich people get shit on and dumpstered, like you will never reach that high in Neopets ever again, because that was an aspect outside the base game itself. That was a social, social event, basically. I appreciate being said, especially through. Uh, it's, it's like pledge to Patreon. Yeah, it is. I think the complaints of the game are valid. This is just the thing this person just has to like just can't like, acknowledge. It's like of the 5 or 10 complaints, the biggest ones, well over half are significantly big red flags, and if you didn't play the game already, you would never buy into it as a new player to a new game that had that kind of problem. And that's just a problem people just can't see. The glitches were kind of dumb, yeah. I agree with you fully. That's no thanks. See, this is set events board. It's literally topic after topic people complaining. It's because, where was I? Let's go look. Where did he say to go to? Side events. All right. Diet Dr. Pepper's pretty good, not gonna lie. A lot of posts here. Okay, this is just. I am raising awareness. I like my men the way like misery, loss of a loved one. Ooh, Tarlas, that's good. Are you a boy or grill? Like you just always see this guy here. You just always see Salty. Is Chucky that reason? I don't really know. Nerdbit's curious. Yeah, let's read about this for a second. No comment. Now you're aware, like, okay. Headcanon stamp. Gatekeeping, same person. I am a trans poly lesbian. You know, like, the reality is, like, if it's just nothing here, sensitivity, like, just please. What, like, imagine playing this game for almost 10 years and we have to have a sensitivity consultant. Okay, hold on. Here's for an example a redesign for the Tombola. Okay, so I don't even know what we're talking about. Like, you might get some value here and the trading section, wherever that is. So further down. Like, these are the two I actually like at any point ever really looked at because sometimes people were just buying, selling items here. Yeah, reseller buying. Like there you go. Very. I gotta be honest. Hot take. The times I've enjoyed. It's pretty true. I get that they need to make money. We're so past that. It's two sides of one coin. I literally quit. The, like, this is the community that defended the like this is the Helm's Deep of defending Neopets. Like that, this is it. Maybe there's some more on like Facebook. I have used Facebook in literally 10 years, but any negative comments, that's what I come here for. Ooh. Yeah, be grateful. Harsh take. What they said? No one hates Neopets more than the people who log in every single day. Yeah, it's because they have a dream that this thing that they love and care about might be a more enjoyable experience, and that this could relatively have gone back to a better day. That was me till I hit that video in November, so like I only had about 3 months of that in me, but like have I played Neopet like in the past like literal 6 months? I've maybe like I showed this the other day. My pets are all dying, and this is still showing from May last year. Like I just don't do anything. Y'all forgetting that it was this site has been neglected for years, and new TNT is what is being revitalized? Like how do you it's just all tired and boring. It's like, oh, like you just be happy it exists. New pets has been such a weird spot. More of the recent marketing ventures have kind of flopped. Maybe. Still, like, how much still developing without anything actually to be in the game substantial? Guideline's terrible, we know that. The pricing is pretty insane. I don't understand why people get so bent out of shape a company trying to make money. Once again, like, people want to give them money and they want to enjoy it, but when it just doesn't, when the product, you go, okay, like, you ever go to like, maybe you want to go get like Darkest Fairy 2, you're like, I want to go buy the game, and you're like, what do I think I want to pay for how much effort and time if I'm gonna have the game? What's an appropriate cost? And if someone just said, hey, it's gonna cost you 300 bucks US to buy the game, you'd be like, yeah, that's not worth it. And for people, their time and effort in real life has a monetary value. Like, yeah, it just the time commitment, just the payoff just isn't here. I had what I wanted the game to be like. I just didn't live up to it. There's not a single thing TNT can do to build peace in people. I've made multiple lists, so don't say this is also a complete waste of time. Don't say there's not a single thing. Like when people write this, it just annoys me. No matter the stage or direction, some lukewarm, boring. The part where like no one wanted to critique the re-releases as being bad outside of people want to get curb stomped and then me a little bit too was like what big what big YouTuber like did Kevin, Amanda, Salem, always forget that fourth girl who quit super on early. I guess she's a woman, not a girl, but none of them had anything negative to say. I remember the worst thing that they said that was the exact same line was from Kevin and Salem was they're like, I think they could have gone about it a different way. That was their critique to the releases. It wasn't like, oh, like, and that's fair because like people who want to do YouTube as a job or be enjoyed by the like, overall general consensus of the community want to be liked, but I'm not one of those people. Ooh, negative comment. I'm being okay. Not sure we're talking about casinos. Hot take this. I expect a bit too much. When you make excuses for someone, I'm not sure what to tell you. Dom said it was on track to be profitable end of the year. Like, has anyone really been upset that Alice is gone? No one cares. Ooh, sodium. This supposed to be like homosexual? Is that the joke here? Homosexuals? Precarious. Wow. Alright, well, that's enough wasted time for one day. Anything else important happen here? Maybe, maybe not, but alright. Peace.